Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you all are doing well. In this video, we're going to be continuing on here with the Arizona Coyotes. We're going to be tackling the Year 5 off-season. Just had a fantastic playoff won the Stanley Cup. And I'm looking to have a good off-season and continue our success into next year. So I'm just going to sim up to the draft here, and we'll see what happens. A bunch of Canadians have fired their coach. Looks like I got a award there. Okay. Oh yes, our AHL team also won the Calder Cup, so just a fantastic year for our team. Rookie Jack Quinn had a fantastic regular season, fantastic playoffs, and our NHL head coach his first year in the NHL, and he took us to the Stanley Cup Finals and won, so pretty good start to his career as well as a head coach. So we'll go and show you guys the retired players. And we'll see Sidney Crosby. He's finally hanging him up. 1,668 points. Just ridiculous. What a career Sid had. One of the all-time elite greats. First ballot Hall of Famer. Just fantastic career from Sid. Eric Stahl. Another great. Patrice Bergeron, Phil Kessel, Paul Stastny. These are some big names. Duncan Keith. Some big names for sure going. Calling it a career. Let's see if there's any goaltenders. Marc-Andre Fleury, Carey Price, Ben Bishop, Corey Crawford, Stalock, Johnson, and Darling. So some names here as well. I mean, Fleury 535 wins. Fantastic numbers. Definitely some great players and goaltenders retiring here. I think for the draft, I'm going to see if there's any like top-notch like right-hand shot defenseman early in the draft. And if there is, I'm going to try to do whatever I can to get one of those defensemen. Just because I just want that stud defenseman playing alongside Luke Hughes, and it's going to be hard to get otherwise. So if it's there in the draft, then I'm going to do everything in my power to get that pick. But anyway, so let's enter the draft here, and we'll see what's available. See if anyone wants to trade up here in these top picks. Only number 8 here, so let's go see if there's a player that I want. Sniper. This guy's a two-way D-man. Doesn't look like it. This guy, right-hand shot, defensive defenseman. Cycle pinch. I think this is our guy. Pinch cycle. Yep, this is it. Bennett Palmieri. When's he supposed to go? Right there at number 8. So we can try to trade for that 8th pick. I think is probably our best play. See what we can do. So New York Islanders. Let's go to say fine trade, and we'll see what they want. Oh, that's us. New York Islanders. So go New York Islanders, 8th pick. Let's see what they want for it. No trades found. All right, so I'm going to have to make this go manually. All right, so I'll try to do this. I'll bring you guys back once I get it to work out. All right, so I'm back. I'm going to try to do this trade. Basically, Uyghur's got 1 year left on his contract, and he's nice and cheap, but they want him, and I needed to free up a spot on my blue line anyway, so might as well do that, and then trade our first rounder and Columbus's third rounder that we had. We have like 4 or 5 third rounders, so I figured this isn't really much. And then give him a nice prospect here, medium elite, or sorry, low elite. He's a two-way D-man, 19 years old, 70 overall, so he's not bad. You know, he's someone that you could look at, like, you know, he's a solid prospect. He had a 62-point season in 66 games, so near point per game. He'd be a pretty decent prospect. They're giving up their 8th overall pick, so Mackenzie Weegar helped them now. They're moving back in the draft, getting another pick and another prospect. And then Matthew Joseph coming back the other way because they had too many players, and this also helps free up some cap space for them. I guess not free up some, I guess $500,000, but it's a bad contract off the books. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Hopefully they accept this. And they are done. Okay, so now I just got to hope that the D-man I want doesn't get picked sooner. Alright, Calgary's going, and it looks like this Reese guy went first overall. So left wing sniper there, medium elite to Boston. That's a fantastic player for them, obviously. So I'll just sim up to our pick, and yeah, I'll bring you guys back when we're there. Okay, so we're here at our pick, 8th overall. Just quick recap here. Medium elite sniper, medium elite 2A4, medium elite 2A D-man. High top 6 sniper here. That could be decent. Medium elite sniper. Medium elite playmaker. So maybe Dallas missed a little bit here for sure. Could have got better players. This medium top 4 2A D-man, 70 overall. So that's solid. And now it's our pick. And I'm taking that defensive defenseman. This guy is everything that I need him to be. He's for sure a defensive defenseman that scouted exact size and all that stuff. He's cycle pinch exact, which is what I need. Pinch cycle, and he's pinch cycle. Medium top 4. He's going to be good for us. Welcome to the team, Bennett Palmieri. 66 overall, there we go. Get him growing down there in the AHL. Hopefully in a couple of years he'll be ready. Alright, so I'll just jump to our next pick here and bring you guys back when we're there. Alright, so quick recap here of the second round, just before I make my pick, because we got the last pick. So a couple of top 6, top 4 guys go on early here. So down to the top 9, top 6D. Medium elite goaltender there, Ray Croft to Buffalo. There's a low top 4 D-man. Some more low top 4 D-men right here. And now it's our pick. So we'll see if we can score here in the second round. Could just grab this guy. Another low top 4 D-man. Shoot pinch though, and he's offensive. I don't really want that. Alright wing. Big power forward. Could go something like this. Dump cycle energy block. Let's just go see if that fits anywhere. It doesn't really fit any of our lines. Christian Chichu, we'll see what he's got. Bounce cycle, bounce, crash the net. That could be good for us. That'll be pretty good on the third. This could be a good bottom 6 guy for us for sure. And then Harrison Greening, I don't know anything about him. I think it's between these two guys. I'll see what their points are looking like. 34... 45. I'm going to take this guy. More offensive upside. Maybe take a peek at this guy as well. No. Okay, I think we're going to take this. Harrison Greening. Hopefully that was a good pick. Yeah, top 9. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, and I'm going to sim to our next pick here. Oh, that's right. I've got a bunch of third rounders. Medium elite there to Carolina. That's a nice pick late in the draft. Highly goaltender there to Vancouver, because they need more goaltending is what they need for sure. Got our pick. I don't think I really need to anymore. I'm just going to finish up the third round and probably just sim the draft. Because I'm just taking stabs in the dark at this point. Because I really don't need anyone. So we'll take this guy. Sure, why not? And I'm just going to sim the rest of the draft. I don't really care. We have our team for the most part, so. Alright, let's get to the sim to the re-sign phase here. AHL associate coach is retiring, or not retiring, has his contract up, so give him some money and you can stay around. Marian Hossa. Oh, you ought to bring back Hossa. Good guy. Nice NHL veteran here, finding some employment with us. I'll give you a little bit more there, Marian. There you go. So those guys should be back. Now we're going to head to this re-sign phase here. See Who we need to re-sign? I think I already signed a lot of guys during the regular season, so I'm not expecting there to be too many guys, but yes, Kristen Jaros. I believe he's a defensive defenseman that got the +5s going in the AHL. So I think I'll bring him back for 2 years, and then by that time, that guy I just drafted should be at least in the AHL. So Schmidt, yeah, you can just go. I'm releasing you. Sean Dursey, I do want to bring Dursey back. We can go 3 years with him. We'll give him a little bit more money. There you go. And for the rest of these guys, I'm not going to bring you through them. They're just going to be minor contracts or releasing. So I'll sim when I'm done all these contracts. All right, so we're back. I just offered all these guys minor league deals. Nothing too crazy. And for goaltenders, like I said, Kemper just won the cup, but he's regressing. I just don't really want to throw too much money at him. I think I've already got Aiden Hill as a backup. That's like 82 overall, so I might as well try to see if I can find a starter in free agency. I've got like 24 million in cap space, so I certainly have room to improve here, and I just think I could do better. So we're going to part ways with Darcy Kemper. And again, just minor league contracts for these guys. And yeah, that should do it for our re-sign phase. I'll just sim up to the end of this, bring you guys back during free agency. Alright, so we're here at the start of free agency, and I actually ran into an issue. My roster is full, so I had to buy out Matthew Joseph so I could sign Ludwig Carlson, who was a first-round pick from a couple years ago. So yeah, I've got a full roster. I'm going to have to make some moves. I want to bring some guys in free agency, just to free up some roster space. Look at our forwards here. I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, we've already got 12 guys that are 82 overall or higher. So I guess our forward core is pretty solid. And then, I mean, our AHL core, it's just nasty. So I definitely got to get rid of some guys I don't think I'll be using or just expendable. And same thing with defense. We'll see what we got going here. Luke Hughes jumped to an 85. That's nice. Precy, I was hoping to jump a little bit more than that. But 85 for Hughes, that's great. And then those two. Capobianco will be a nice third defensive pairing with maybe Soderstrom. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I might put Luke Hughes or Jacob Chickering with Luke Hughes. Something like that. Give him some ice time. Then, I mean, our AHL squad is still stacked, and I've got so many. I signed quite a few more guys here for the AHL, so I'll probably get rid of a few defenders. Like Sarah Jervy here, he could probably go. Omark, we could see if we can find a better guy than him. Because, like I said, he doesn't really fit. He's got some good trade value. And this Bagan guy that I drafted last year, I believe, in the second round. Unfortunately, he's a two-way defender, but maybe we'll be able to use him in the future. Replace, actually, Soderstrom's pretty young. I don't know what we'll do with him. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's what we got to do. And then goaltenders, I'm definitely going to throw some money at a goaltender. We still have Prosvetov and Tendek down there in the AHL, and now I've also signed this Ronning guy. He's a medium elite goaltender we drafted. He's going to be playing the CHL, but that's all right. So that's where we're at. I'll go see what's available in free agency, and then we'll make some moves accordingly. Elias Pettersson, 15 million the kid wants. Just an absolute stud. Doesn't fit any lines though. Let's go to UFAs. And then, yeah, we'll just go through, see if anyone fits any lineups. For line 3, Kasperi Kapanen. Andreas Janssen on the first line. Let's see, sniper. Okay, I'm not really seeing anyone here. I'll go to forward skaters. Kunin actually grew a lot. Bottom 6. No. Ealer's a playmaker. Timashov also a playmaker. Vander Kane, no. I want to get a guy like that to 26, 27 if I were to be signing a guy in free agency. It's like a sniper here. Vitaly Abramov. I think we're just going to stick with what we got. I mean, we just won the Stanley Cup. We got a good team here. I know that, so there's no point in shaking things up too much. Did say I want to look into acquiring Owen Power, though. So I think I'm going to go see what Minnesota's got. And I'll bring you guys back if I find anything interesting. Okay, so I said if I found anything interesting, well, I guess I can one up from Owen Power because they want to trade away Joakim Toivonen here. Also, defensive defenseman, a left-hand shot. He's drafted 2nd overall. But look at that, it fits all defensive pairings. There's the upgrade already. That'll be instead of having Ball there, I'll have him there. That replaces Oliver Ekman-Larsson just perfectly. That's for sure an upgrade. Now, the only thing is with him, he isn't signed yet to a contract. Minnesota wants to get rid of him because they can't afford to pay him with, obviously, they've got what it looks like $4 million-ish in cap space. He's definitely going to want more than that. Yeah. I've got all the cap space in the world, though, so I can make a splash in free agency, but there was really nobody there that I liked. So I think this could be, our guy. If we look at our team, I'll have to pay Clayton Keller in a few years here. Same thing with Connor Garland. They're up in 3 years. And then Luke Hughes next year, and Oliver Precinct also needs to get signed next year. And Schmaltz. Dzingel, where the hell is he? Right here, Precinct. So those guys are like the main guys that I'm focused on. Sanford's off the books this year. Dzingel's off the books this year. Schmaltz, he's going to be cheaper at the end of this year. And then everyone else is pretty much signed for a pretty good amount of time. I could trade Jake DeBrusk if I need money to sign Connor Garland and Clayton Keller. It's like, and then everyone else like 5 or more years. So like I've got the core of this team locked down pretty long term. So I'm thinking I can definitely afford this going forward. So what I'm going to do is just trade for Kevin Ball, but I'm thinking I'm going to put him back in this trade. Just a replacement for him. A good young defender that's a lot cheaper. If you look at their blue line, they've made some moves here. So Minnesota's blue line, I mean, that's their number one guy, but 86, 85, 84, 81, 80, and then 78. So they're getting weaker for sure. But, I mean, they don't have money to sign this guy. So, they got Dougie Hamilton, Jonas Brodin for 3 more years, and same thing with Owen Power. So, all 3 of these guys are up in 3 years. But they haven't until then. They have to sign Ekholm at the end of this year and Savard. So, they'll have, money at the end of the year. But, like I said, they're trying to get something for him now. They want to trade him. Kevin Ball can play for them this year. I think it's a good starting point. Obviously, we're going to have to add more to it. Skaters matching the block. I'm obviously not trading away any of my main guys, but we'll see if they want any of our lower end guys, maybe AHL guys. I don't want to give them Capo Bianco. See if they have any. Okay, anyway. I think once I figure out this trade, I'll bring you guys back. Alright, so I think I'm going to try to do this. Kevin Ball. This Skylar Donald fella. He's just a low-end prospect, nothing major. And then our first rounder for this year. So our first rounder has a shit ton of value. Just because it's still preseason, so no one really knows. So I think realistically, we just won a Stanley Cup. So they'd be like, yeah, okay, that's probably not the greatest pick. Kevin Ball, obviously good young defender. And then Skylar Donald, just a kind of lower end prospect for this, star defensive that they just can't keep. So that's what I think I'm going to try to do. Hopefully they accept, and they do. Perfect. So that just became another guy that I got to re-sign now. So I'll go see what he's wanting. Hopefully it's nothing crazy. That's the only problem. Toivonen, $8 million is what he wants. I think that's certainly doable. I don't know. We'll see. We could probably try to get. Oh yeah. 4 years, it's way up there. 8 years, it's up there. What if we were to go? Maybe go like 7. Let's go 7 years. Yeah, we'll try to get him for cheaper. Let's go 7,675. What's the 675 times 0.9? Yeah, I was thinking like 7 years, $7 million. I think I could do that. Hopefully he'll sign for that. That'll be nice. If he does, then that's a free. And I also, before I forget, I need to get a goaltender. Did say I was gonna do that. So, Ilya Samsonov. I don't like spending a ton of money on goaltenders, but I think Samsonov at that price tag is probably not a bad bet. What's his? Yeah, he's got great poise. Yeah, we're gonna go with Samsonov here. Nothing too long though. I think I want to keep him kind of in line with what some of our other guys are, just so I can have him off the books in a couple of years. I just did $7 million to. Actually, he wants a lot of money for that term. We'll give him 2 years. 2 years, $7 million for him as well. Yeah, 2 years, $7 million per bang. Bring him in. That should solidify the goaltending situation. Helped out that back end, and yeah, I think we're just gonna be simming up now a few days, and hopefully these guys resign. All right, so we're here at preseason now, edit line screen. I'll just quickly go over kind of what we got, where guys are at, just so you guys can see. So once again, this is going to be our first line probably. Dolan Foot, Clayton Keller, Quinn's our second line. Great development out of these guys. I'm hoping for a big year out of them. This is going to be what our bottom six is looking like. We might throw in... Yeah, we're going to throw Hayton in there instead of Senyshyn. So let's take Senyshyn out. Just so I can give you guys a general idea of what our lines are going to look like before I sign off here for this one. Something like that. I'll probably play around with it later. Play around with it after here. Toivonen, Hughes. No, that's not what we're doing. We're going to put Hughes up there with Soderstrom. We're going to move Priesting right there with Toivonen. Just fantastic. And then like this. Bang. That's what we're going to roll with on defense, I think. That, and then I said Samsonov and Hill and net. So our team is looking really nice. Even better than last year, and we won the Stanley Cup last year. So definitely happy with where we're at. One last thing here. Set captains. Christian Dvorak, you're not the captain. Clayton Keller, you are the captain. Should have been the one that lifted the cup last year. Christian Dvorak. I think... Luke Hughes here. He's in his... Yeah, we can give Hughes... I feel like Chicken probably should have had it, but whatever. I don't care. And then... We're also going to give it to another forward. Typically do 2 forwards, 1 D-man. So who else is going to get the... I think Garland is going to be the other one. So Clayton Keller the captain, Connor Garland the alternate, and Luke Hughes as the alternate as well. Then Hill and Samsonov. So that's what we're going to be looking like here. And just a quick overview of what the team's going to look like for the start of next year. I'll probably go into depth edit lines and everything will be ready for the start of the next video, and we'll do the regular season simulation there. So that'll do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please do leave a like on it. It is very much appreciated. If you want to keep up to date with the series, what I'm doing in general on this channel, so remember to subscribe. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.